Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 4. We are learning Unit 1. Its title is Tolerance. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today we'll read and understand the text, the first part. And before this, in English for grade 3, we have already practiced scanning specific factual information. I hope you remember. If not, it's okay. We are going to practice this today as well. Scan a simple text for specific information. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 153, O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. Yes, my dear children, this beautiful verse is a very big lesson, is a very big message that a believer, you who believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, always seek help from Allah. Always seek, wherever you are. If you are in a difficult situation, who is going to help you? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how to connect with Allah? Through prayer and through patience. Okay, so these are the big, keys. Whenever you are or anyone around you feels low, you just offer 2 rakahs and connect yourself with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, Allah, please help me. It is a difficult situation for me. And beta, Allah definitely helps us. And this is, for such type of things, we need a lot of patience. Okay, because life is not same all the time. Everyone faces difficult situations. It's very common with every person. That's why we should have to practice patience and we should connect ourselves. Because 5 salahs are obligatory, we offer every day. But for extra, you can offer 2 rakahs to nawafil. Okay, this is how, and this is the way Allah has taught us to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to seek help. Right, my children? So beta, why I'm telling you? Because today's lecture, today's unit is about tolerance, and there are many things to learn from this lesson. So my dear children, I'm going to start from this page. All of you be ready with that. The first thing you have to tell me, what does word tolerance mean? Okay, and what Hazrat Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about tolerance. Okay, that's mentioned here. You may read the saying of Hazrat Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the tolerance and explain it in your own words. So pause the video, answer these questions, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, I hope you have explained it, you have learned it. Tolerance means to bear. To bear what? What you don't like. And it's not a small thing. So let's see what does our lesson says about it, then we'll discuss about it as well. All of you open your book from the very first line. I'm going to read it. You have to listen carefully because after me, you will read it. Okay? So here we go. Tolerance is the basic principle of Islam. And tolerance means to bear someone or something that you find unpleasant. And my dear children, one thing which I want to make over here clear, that we all are different. But everyone will not do the way we want it. So if someone is doing something which is not like you don't find it comfortable, you have to bear it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? And why we should do it? Today we learn. The religion Islam brought by the Holy Prophet Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a religion of forgiveness, love, and tolerance. Okay, so our beloved Prophet taught us forgiveness means if someone is doing something wrong, just ignore, forgive the person and love the person and bear the mistakes of others. It is the preaching of Islam. Okay, there are so many examples of tolerance from the life of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once the Prophet Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was praying at the Kaaba. His enemies were watching him. One of them put the intestine of a slaughtered camel on his back. Now you see, my children, I want you to imagine our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is offering namaz at Kaaba. And enemies, they were watching him when he was prostrating. What they did, because he was like, his head was on the floor, and one of them, he put the intestine of slaughtered camel. Beta, you know, camel is a big animal and its intestine is also a huge one, very heavy. He put that on the back of our beloved Prophet. What happened next? The Prophet Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not react and stayed in that position. He did not do anything and he kept on the same position. What we are learning from here, sabr, patience, tolerance, right? So who put the intestine of camel on the back of Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatimul Nabeen sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher. Yes, my dear children, I hope all of you are listening carefully and attentively, and you know one of the enemies put that intestine. So his daughter, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's daughter, Hazrat Fatima radhiyallahu ta'ala anha, rushed to take the filth off his back and cleaned him up. Hazrat Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not say anything to his enemy for this act. This is the message. When he was done with his prayer, he did not say even a single word. This is what the tolerance means. This is the practical example of tolerance. So whenever someone is doing bad with us, we should not react and we should execute tolerance. This is a beautiful sunnah which our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us. So later, the Prophet Muhammad Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam arrived in Taif. He invited the leaders of Taif to Islam. Taif is the name of a place. So he went there and he invited the leaders of that place to Islam. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed them about the basics of his sallallahu alaihi wasallam's religion, Islam. The leaders did not take the message seriously and they rejected the teachings of Islam. They told people, now one thing is they rejected the teachings of Islam and they did not stop here. Next, what they did? They told people to throw stones at the Holy Prophet Khatimul Nabeen Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his slave Hazrat Zaid bin Haritha radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He was with him. So they asked people to throw stones on them. You see what happened next? We'll read tomorrow. I'm stopping my reading over here. Now it's your turn. Teachers, kindly make every child to read the text. Then we'll move further. Pause the video. Enjoy reading the text. Yes, my dear children, are you done with reading? Okay, so it's time for an activity. I'm going to find out how carefully you have read the text. So what this activity is all about? It's about scanning. Do you know what scanning is? We take a big chunk and we keep on squeezing it for the exact information what we want to take. Okay, so there is a full page. First we'll go to the paragraph, then to the line, and then to the exact information which we want to extract, and we are going to practice it from your book. You will read the first paragraph and you will answer this question from that paragraph. So how we'll do it, we need not to read each and every sentence. You will quickly go through the text and quickly reach to this information which you want to scan from this paragraph. Okay, so all of you pause the video and practice this activity from your book. Yes, my dear children, did you practice scanning? Do you understand the concept of scanning now? That's wonderful. So, scan and underline these words from the text. Now, after practicing, you will quickly. So, let's find out who does it quickly. I have given you a word bank. You have to scan and quickly underline all these words. Pause the video, complete this activity. Yes, my dear children, could you do it? Very good. So, beta, this is how sometimes we have to do the things quickly, and for that there are different techniques. So, today we learned the scanning technique. That's wonderful. So, it's time to answer these questions once again. Teachers, kindly take the answer from students and make them to scan the answer of these questions from the text. Pause the video, answer these questions. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. You will scan, underline, and write in your notebook all the nouns with definite article the from this lesson. So a noun which is coming with definite article, you will first scan it and then you have to write it in your notebook. This is your homework. I'm giving you a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide printed worksheet to students for practice. And students, what you are going to do? Here is a color guide. You have to follow it for this puzzle. So this is how you can do it by scanning technique. So another worksheet, you will read this paragraph, or what you say, it's a reading material. You will read it carefully and then you have to scan the answers of these questions from this text. So in this way, what we have learned today, we learned that scanning the text means to quickly reach to the specific information. And we practiced scanning specific words from the text. So in this way, we achieved our SLO to scan a simple text for specific information. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. We'll continue reading of this unit. So till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself and the people around you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.